What's going on, YouTube? I'm here with Miguel Soto. We are here at the San Antonio Regionals on whatever day this is in May. I forgot anymore now.
June.
Oh God, yeah, we are in June.
4th?
Wow.
June 4th.
That's how tired I am. All right, and what'd you just do, man?
I got top 8 at the San Antonio Regional with Tri-Brigade.
Tri-Brigade.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and get into it, man.
Cool. Bet. So we're gonna go ahead and do the main deck first. So in the main deck, I went ahead and played 3 Rescue Cat. I'm not gonna lie. The first time I picked up this deck, I really hated this card, but this card is just so broken. And I saw it in my opening hand a lot. 2 Tenkies to go ahead and search the 3 Fractals. I go ahead and play the 3 Nervals. I also go ahead and play the 3 Kits. I am a big fan of 2 Karas, but I know that you can like get away with playing one. But you know, I've been playing it for I think maybe like about a month now, and I'm really enjoying the 2 Karas. I also played the 1 Tri-Brigade Mercurier, the Shrouded Dragon, and the Branded Sword. I've had a few players like come up to me and they ask if I'm playing any kind of like other branded cards in the deck, but no, it's just like this is just another name to send off of a Tri-Brigade kit, and you know this just generates you like extra advantage. So whenever you do go into your Farragut and your Bear Brum, you're able to just shuffle back like these. You know, you add this back with the sword. You add a random card. If you draw something that you don't need, then you can just put them back at the end of your combo. So it's really good. At some point, I think you can also like send back the you put back the Tri-Brigade Mercurian and just do it all over again. Like when you revolt, you use Kit's effect to send the Mercurier back, and then you at least have like something to discard, like Forbidden Droplets or cool. And then obviously the Tri-Brigade Revolt. And that's all for the Tri-Brigade cards that I have here in this deck. So I'm gonna go ahead and just scoop them up and put them to the side.
So why only 1 Revolt instead of 2?
You don't really need it. Like all you need to really do is just like search it at the end of your combo. But I know 2 is pretty good too. There were a few times where I think like if some of my other cards were Revolts, like or hard opening it, like it comes in clutch. Like you can do a few other things instead of trying to go into that Bear Brum. But I also went ahead and played a Call by the Grave and Harpy's Femdester. I went ahead and played 3 Crossouts. Believe it or not, I didn't really resolve this card once at all this regional.
That is so sad to hear.
Yeah, but I think every time like that I did have it, like I was ready for Ash on the cat, or Imperm on the cat, or Valor on the cat, or Nibiru at the end of the combo. Like I had the cross out, so it made me feel a little safe. But there were a few times where like they didn't do anything, and it was just a dead card. Like for the most part, I was just like, oh, I wish there was something else, I went ahead and played 2 Forbidden Droplets. I went ahead and played 2 Nibirus. I went ahead and played 2 Effect Veilers. We went ahead and played 3 DD Crows. So I really like DD Crow in this deck because it's a winged beast, so it's like fodder for your Tri-Brigade monsters, and it has some pretty good matchup like this format, like my Despia matchup, hitting Branded in red and hitting the Tenyis, and just really just hitting anything in the graveyard. I played 3 Ash, and then I also went ahead and played 3 Infinite Impermanences. So there were a lot of going second cards. Again, most of the Tri-Brigade is just like 1-card combos. So hand traps definitely the way to go to stop your opponent, slow them down. Your deck's already pretty consistent, so if you have a way to play, then you're in it basically. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the extra deck. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into the extra deck. I went ahead and played 3 Omen. So we went ahead and played 3 Omen. There was a match where my opponent's like, oh, you play the 3rd Omen, and it came in really clutch. So I summoned the ultra rare before I summoned the secret rares. So this part, one of them is like to combo. So one of them is for the combo, one of them is for the revolt, and one of them is for the grind game. That's the way that I've read like on the Tri-Brigade duel list and stuff like that. It's like, a big fan of 3. We were playing Scareclaw before the regional, but we're a coward, so we didn't want to play Scareclaw. So I ended up putting Silver back in the extra deck, and I ended up going like the old route. So I have 2 Farragut, I also have Bear Brum, and then I played the 1 Almirage. I went ahead and played the double Dragon Lord with the Appaloosa. Right, this is like kind of like what you end up on. Appaloosa for 3 and double Dragon Lord with Revolt set. And then on your next turn, you just go Doom Eagle and Axis Code and attack for game. 3 cards that I never really went into the extra deck, and I don't know, like I didn't want them to like be dead. Like I guess like the idea was like I played like 2 Karas and I played 3 kits, so like you can make a level 2 attack, put down there, and then Zeus. So like I mean at least it was there like in theory. But
so you had the Zeus package that way instead of doing the zoo monsters.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
is understandable.
Yeah, so like the option was like minimal, but it was at least there. I don't know. Maybe I should have just teched in like a Scareclaw monster, extra deck monster or something in here just for the funsies. But I never really went into these at all. Cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys my side deck next. My side deck is going to be the following. So I got 2 Alpha Master of Beasts. I really enjoyed this card. I think in game 3 versus my Sword Soul guy, I really needed to draw this so that I could like out his board. It's pretty good. Like it won me I think my round 7 versus like Despia. It was pretty good. Like it won me round 7 versus Despia, and worst case scenario, you just like discard it for Karas and use it for Banish fodder. I played 2 Token Collector. It did win me a Sword Soul matchup. I played 2 Twin Twister and a Lightning Storm for back rows. I went ahead and played 2 Dimensional Barriers, 3 There Can Be Only One. Shoutouts to Jaime for letting me borrow these. And then 3 Anti-Spell, and these floodgates were just like insane all day. They were insane in Dallas, they've been insane at locals, they've been insane like this regional, and it's just crazy. Like Anti-Spell, it's pretty unfair. There Can Be Only One was pretty good against like the Fluanderies matchup. It definitely like I was not playing these, and Jaime let me borrow them because I asked him, and I was like, you know what, it's pretty good against Sword Soul too, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play them. And they definitely like came in clutch a few times. So, but yeah, that's the deck profile.
Any changes you would make to the deck?
I think like work a little bit like on the extra deck and maybe work a little bit like on the side deck, but the main deck I'm still kind of iffy between like cross out, tactics, and just like a few other like power spells. Like I wasn't playing Foolish Burial just because I felt like the deck was already really consistent. And sometimes like when I do open up Foolish Burial, I have like a handful of like Tri-Brigade monsters already, so I didn't want to. I cut Foolish Burial for like other hand traps and like other like spell cards like Forbidden Droplets and stuff like that. But I don't know. It worked out. It worked out.
Okay. Any shoutouts?
Shoutouts to the San Antonio community. Shoutouts to my fiance. Shout out to my fiance. Shout out to anyone that's really like supported me like throughout like the journey. Shout outs to Sam for
there we go.
Shout outs to Sam. Shout outs mostly to like Jaime and my fiance. Like those are probably like the 2 people that have really like supported me. I play test with Jaime like a lot. And yeah, like that's pretty much it. Yeah. I've been play testing a lot at locals with like Jaime, so big shout outs to him. Yeah, thank you so much, guys.
All right, man. See you.